2015 Reelworld Film Festival. I'm here with the director and one of the actors from one of the short films, Do Something. I'm going to have both of you introduce yourself and then talk about this amazing project, because I think that in Canada we are a multicultural, country, and we need to start breaking down the barriers and realize that we are all Canadians. Start.
Okay, my name is Alexander Henry. I'm the director of Do Something, and
I'm Steve Kasan. I'm one of the actors for Alexander Henry. Do Something.
So basically, the inspiration for this film was a lot of the uprising tension that's happening in both America and Canada, and quite frankly, probably around the world. We have come so far as a society, but there's still a lot of things that needs to change. And one of those things is racially profiling, and that's what my film experiments on and speaks about. Just people having to stop racially profiling, because personally, my own experience, I've gone into grocery stores, malls, where a store clerk is following me around all the time, and it's obvious. I can see it, and so that's what this film speaks on. There's people in rough environments, and yes, people do make poor decisions, but maybe if we stop racially profiling them, and we give them a chance, then we can grow as a society. And that's what this film speaks.
And more to add to that is, I play the lead goes into a shop which I own, and I basically racially profile him. And the good thing what Alex did is that he cast me in as a shopkeeper role, and it's to show that it's not only as black and white. There are other races that profile each other, so that needs to stop as well. And even though there's an age gap between myself and the lead, well, I can't escape this, and I have been profiled in the past, so there's a lot of experience brought that into the script and into the project. And as I said, it's not just black and white, there's within races as well, and that's something which is addressed in this one.
Yes, actually that's such a great point, because I don't want people to look at this film as only a black or a white thing, or an Asian guy is profiling a black kid. It's not about that. It's every race. We need to come together as a society. We need to grow, and there's a lot of changing that needs to happen. And I think it's possible. It's just that we need to be more open-minded about things.
2012 here in Toronto, we had that shooting. We also had the shooting on the TTC streetcar. That's only a couple of years, back in that time. How do we repair it so that situations like that are not going to develop? You have to wonder, is that situation brewing still going to happen? What is your thoughts on how we can correct that so that future generations are going to feel safe? The community of Toronto is finally going to feel like it's one.
Actually, that question is very difficult to answer, because that's why we're here today, and it's still an ongoing problem. Truthfully, it's really hard for me to come up with an answer to that, but that's why I made this film, so I could tell a message that people need to stop racially profiling. And people are going to be stuck in their ways, and that's just a natural part of humans. But my way of trying to spread the word and change people's minds about this topic and this situation is through that artwork. That's truly how I try to help mold people's mind, change their mind, and tell them, listen, we need to think of the future. We need to think of a future where we can all come together, hand in hand, and not discriminate each other.
Well, I would like to say that progress doesn't happen overnight. It takes time. If you look at the world, the map of the world, continents and things, they're forged over millions and millions of years. Not saying it will take a million years, but it happens and it will progress, maybe slow, maybe fast, we're not sure. But the one thing I can say is that the next generation coming up, I would say it would start with my generation, it's continuing with Alex's generation, is that all our friends are multi-ethnic. I have Chinese friends, black friends, Trini friends,
Of all
German
kinds.
friends, of
Of
all
all
kinds.
kinds.
And look, right now, it's like I'm here with Alex.
And we're here
Right.
with you.
Yeah.
We're here with you, right? We all.
And this is progress. This is and the Reelworld Festival is also progress as well.
Yes.
It shows many cultures. You're understanding many cultures, and that's the thing. Yeah, there will be tension. Yeah, things will happen. But as long as you understand each other, as long as you get to learn who each other are, and ultimately we're all the same.
Yes.
Me and Alex like the same thing. We like the same music, but we're totally different.
We're all the same, but we each bring little bit something different to the table, you know, and it's that difference that's what makes us the human race. So, yeah, that's all I have to
So
say.
it will happen.
Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Steve, for your time. I know you guys are in a rush to leave, but you guys are two amazing people involved with the film industry. I love the Reelworld Film Festival because of the diversity message. Thank you again.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.